Oh, God. It's 7:15. I don't like mornings. My eyes don't want to stay open. I wasn't even awake. I got trouble sleeping last night. I think I went to sleep till about 1 o'clock. I'm knackered. So I'm going to go and wake him up. Go down and get a cup of tea because I'm gasping. My mouth feels like the bottom of a bird cage.
That's it. He's back at school. He was quite nervous this morning. It's not like him. He was very confident about going to school, but he did say a couple of times this morning he felt a bit scared, even though he knows, he's looking forward to seeing all his friends. The thing is, he's been in my company 24/7 for over a year, with very little in the way of breaks, odd hour here or there, where he's been with his brother. It's been me or Kyle, really. So, yeah, a bit of a shock for him today, I think. I'm expecting him to come home absolutely exhausted. I feel like I've forgotten something. It's a bit like when your kid starts to walk and you don't need the pushchair anymore. I feel like something's missing. It's quiet. I was going to go for a lovely long walk, but it's pissing down. You can't see it very well, but, it's not pissing down, it's steadily raining. It doesn't look like it's going to improve anytime soon, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go home, should I go down Mum's? I might actually go down Mum's and grab the wallpaper paste, because I've got a couple of little bits under my stairs that we never finished, and there's some paste left over from doing the room the other week, and I need to grab it before it dries out. I might go down and grab that, and then go home, have my smoothie, and do that. Little else to do. It's weird. Darryl said to me this morning, "Don't you go and tidy my room." Don't throw my toys away, because I keep saying to him, when you go back to school, I'm going to get in there and tidy your room and throw away all the toys that you don't play with. And he said to me this morning, he's like, "Don't go in my room, will you?" I was like, "Oh, am I not allowed to go in your room, tidy up?" He said, "No." So I won't. I'll leave that alone for a few days until he's a bit more comfortable. But yeah, we got there like bang on. They said drop off is between 8:20 and 8:40. We got there at 8. The gates haven't even opened, 8:15, and it was 8:45 before anybody was available to take him to class. If they told me that, I wouldn't have bothered getting there so frickin' early. But he's there now, and I guess I've got a few hours to fill. So, due to the general crappiness of the weather, because it's not only wet, it's cold, I have wallpaper paste, and I'm going to go and finish a wallpapering job that was started 3-4 years ago. I had a guy come in to wallpaper my hallway. Looks really nice, did a good job, but he left the bit under the stairs, and I was like, I'll do it. I meant to do it when lockdown started a year ago, but it's literally like 3, maybe 4 strips under the stairs, so it's not even full strips, and I didn't want to go and buy an entire packet of wallpaper paste for such a small amount, although I know you can make it up, can't you, in smaller increments than the entire packet, but I'm really bad at that kind of thing. So it never got done, because we did all that wallpapering down at Mum's. Still got quite a bit of paste left. It's starting to dry out, but the body of it is okay. So I'm going to take that home. Well, I'm taking it home. I've half finished it, and I'm going to finish that wallpapering job. And there's like a little tear at the top of the stairs, because Daryl, when kids, for some reason, why do kids do this? When they come downstairs, instead of holding the handrail on the fucking banister, they walk down rubbing the wall. Why do kids do that? And of course, it's caused a tear at the top of the stairs. So if I repair that first, it'll be dry by the time he gets home. I just got my registration document for my car. So yay, it's all 100 bazillion% mine because I've got all the paperwork that fucking does so. So yeah, really pleased about that. Wow. It's only had 2 former keepers and one of those would have been the garage. That's amazing. That's really good. I didn't know that. I also got something else, so I'm going to open it. Do you just love mails? So, I kind of feel like I've forgotten something. It's so fucking quiet in my house. I've been watching YouTube simply because I need the noise, you know. Oh, yes. No, I know what these are. These are fabric pens. Elle, the other day, and Kaz and a couple of others, told me about sashiko. Yeah, sashiko embroidery for mending. If you don't know what that is, then I suggest you pause me now and go and look it up on YouTube, and I'll see you in about 3 hours. Because that's what they did to me on Sunday during Elle's live. I missed a lot of Elle's live because they were talking about sashiko embroidery to fix stuff. And what it is basically is, say you've got like a pair of jeans and you get a rip across your jeans. So what you do is you find some cool fabric. Yeah. You put the fabric on the inside, tack it into place. And then on the top of it, you go back to the right side of your fabric and you embroider over the top of it. But you don't just embroider, you know, you're like, well, what do you embroider? Well, you can embroider whatever you like, but it seems to be, from what I can understand, that, excuse me, you embroider geometric style designs. So like the most popular one seems to be the little crosses. Yeah. And what you do is you do a line of crosses, and then next to that you do another line, but you offset it by half. And then your third line is the same. So these 2 lines would be the same. And then the alternating 2 lines would be down. It's easier if you see it. But yeah. So I've ordered some pens so that I can mark it, because I'm not very good at that kind of thing. And I do have a template coming because, again, I'm not very good at that kind of thing. I've lost my thread. I bought some embroidery thread as well, because I have a lot of jeans that are fucked. And I think it might be in the other room. No, it's there. And I found this on Amazon, and because I didn't want to do it in white, but I found this lovely denim blue, which will look great on jeans. So a lot of my jeans have gone in, you know, thigh rub, because I'm a big girl. And so I'm going to sacrifice 1 pair of jeans to fix all the other pairs of jeans in the house. So I'm going to use a jeans patch to patch jeans. I'm not going to use fabric because I don't think fabric will last, because it is like, it's here that I need to repair. Yeah. Well, you know, I don't want to be repairing that with a piece of cotton that's not going to last 5 minutes. Whereas if I use older jeans to patch it, then hopefully they will last that little bit longer. Yeah. So, This morning's smoothie is peaches and nectarines, blueberries, and pineapple, and strawberries with some chocolate slim fast powder. It's really nice. Really nice. So I've just been filling out all the school stuff that has to go back in a little while. I'm sitting here looking at this, you know, I reckon this might work quite well for sashiko. And it's variegated yarn, so that might be quite good. I can't remember where I got this. Probably got it on AliExpress, but I've got like these are all blues, and then you've got a couple of purpley ones at the bottom. They might be quite good as well, so I'll keep hold of those. Yeah. So basically I am now going to do that last little bit of wallpapering that hasn't been done. I'll show you. I don't know why it's been drawn on. I think it was my nephew that did it when he was little. And obviously he liked to hide in what used to be the cupboard under the stairs. Now, as you can see, it's been wallpapered there. One strip. And I said, oh, don't worry, I'll finish that. And I never did. So that's the area that I need to do, is that down there. Which, you know, other than going around the plug, shouldn't take me too long. And there's also one little bit at the top of the stairs which has been slightly torn, which is this bit. Look, a fucking great dirty mark down it. Look, it needs to be painted over now. But yeah, this has been torn and is lifted because, you know, of the way everybody likes to rub the stairs when they come down for some unknown fucking reason. So yeah, I'm going to do that today. And then, yeah, it'll be done. Seriously, you guys, why did no one tell me that my eyebrows are so light there? I mean, look, it doesn't look like I've got eyebrows there. I never noticed this before. I'm now really paranoid that I look silly with my half eyebrow. And yet when you get up close, I actually do, they are light, but they've always been that way. I don't pluck, I've never plucked. I've tried it a few times and gone, that just fucking hurts. I'm not doing that anymore. And now there was lights on. Now I'm like, well, they look silly. Why didn't you tell me I looked silly? You all suck because you didn't tell me. So I'm a bit paranoid now that I look really silly, but I have no idea how to go about correcting this. What to do. I've never used eyebrow things. So somebody needs to save me and give me a detailed explanation on what to do. And then reassure me when I send photos that I don't look silly, or, you know, tell me if I do, because if you reassure me that I don't look silly and then somebody else goes, whoa, fucking eyebrows, I will not be happy. The stairs is wallpapered. Yay, it's all done. It's all wallpapered. It looks a bit shit because this is the kind of wallpaper that when the paste is wet, it shines through and it looks really horrible. So, yeah, I'm hoping that's a fucking rainbow that my nephew drew on the wall in Christ knows what, and I'm hoping that as it dries it will disappear, you know. Little shit. If not, well, I need to paint it all anyway, but yeah, it's all done. So I want to paint that, and I want to paint underneath the stairs there white because it's just plasterboard really. So yeah, I'm really, really proud of myself because, you know, that went up quite well. I've probably only been out there about an hour. And I've hung 1, 2, 3, 4. And I did go right down into that corner over there. Look, there's even a little bit of paper there. So the phone's freaking out because it's like, it's all white and I don't know what to focus on. So yeah, really, really, really proud of myself on how well I did with that. So Daryl had a fantastic first day back at school. Loads of parents were really, really nice and said that their children had missed him loads, which was really nice actually. Yeah, it must be nice to be popular. But yeah, lots of parents stopped and spoke, said how are you, you know, how you doing and all that lot. So that was really, really nice. No. So yeah, I forgot how much boys stink after a day at school, so we're running the bath. So no, because you're not dressed. So yeah, he's already naked and ready to get in, which is why I'm not letting him come in the shop, because, you know, somebody will complain. So yeah, all successful then, wasn't it?
Ding.
Did you have a nice time?
Yep.
Yep.
I saw all my friends.
All your friends?
Mommy and that other guy.
And who did you play with?
Mary, James and Austin.
Mary Jane's his girlfriend. I've got my first ever Facebook ban. My first ever one. My mate posted, well, she reposted actually, a load of photos of older Hollywood stars like Priscilla Presley and that woman that wanted to look like a cat. I can never remember what her name is. And some of the pictures are dire, do you know what I mean? And I posted, Jesus, their plastic surgeons should be shot. I've been gagged for 24 hours. Do you know, I can't even like a post. Did you know that? When you're gagged, you can't even like somebody else's post. You literally cannot do anything. And I can't appeal it because Facebook have a restricted, apparently, amount of staff due to COVID. Well, why aren't those fuckers working from home like everybody else? Yeah, but because apparently I got a black mark against me like in 2020 or something, fucking a couple of years ago, because I said that if somebody, what was it? It was a post in one of the group, in a private fucking group as well, you guys, this one, and it was apparently somebody slapped somebody else's kid. It was like their mother-in-law or something. And I said, if somebody touched my kid, I would rip her head off and shit down her neck. And I got a warning for that. I didn't even know I'd been warned. Do you know what I mean? Apparently I appealed it. I don't even remember. So yeah. I'm in the process of starting my computer because I've just filmed today in my boo journal and it sounded really, really buzzy. I don't know whether that was my microphone or whether it's my speakers. So I'm restarting my computer. And I'm just going to chuck a couple of extensions in my hair while you guys watch. I'm not going to do the whole lot. I'm going to do it bit by bit because... Oh, look at that white. I think I'll do a bit of maintenance on that one. Yeah, I'm not going to do the whole lot because I think it would be too much to cope with if I stick 50 extra fucking dreads in my hair at the moment. So I'm thinking what I can do is add like a few every couple of days. And it will also give me a chance to... acclimatise to the weight because, you know, this shit weighs a lot. So, yeah, my computer's restarting, so I'm going to switch over to that, and hopefully it's not buzzy. Okay, dokie, I've restarted my computer. I hate restarting my computer because when I restart it, for some reason, it runs in slow shit mode. I don't restart my computer if I can get away with it because it just fucks things up. So, you know, I don't know. And it was weird because I restarted it and, like, it tried to reinstall an extension into my Firefox that I had uninstalled, and I was a bit like, what the fuck is that? But because this extension was fucking around with it put malware into my browser, so whenever I tried to use Google, it was sending me through to Yahoo, and I don't like Yahoo. I think it's shit. So anyway, these are my extensions. Okay, this camera's not picking it up very well, this one, but these are all different colours. There's like dark brown, there's a medium brown, and there's sort of grey brown. You might see it better in the braid. I don't know whether that's picking up very well. But these are what are called single-ended extensions, right? And I'll show you what that means. So here we go. This is one of the braids. And what this means is it's got a loop at one end, like so, and then it just goes down to what you want it at the end, okay? So what I'm going to do is, put you on the big camera, hi, is I am going to now show you how you install these. These I'm going to probably put quite near the top. Now my hair should naturally lie like that. I hope they won't show too much if I put them on the very, very top row. So let's have a look. The idea is that you go around your dread like that. And then, hang on, my brain's gone to sleep. No, don't go that way. Okay, so what I've done is I've put one in. The only thing is that you can sort of see where they're attached at the top, but as long as you keep them sort of tight to your root, then that's fine. So yeah, I like that. That looks really nice. So I ordered 2 lots from her, and in amongst them are 3 braids, I believe, that I want to put in my hair. Because I love braids in dreads. I just think they're fucking awesome. So I think I'm going to put one on this one, and I'm going to put this slightly darker one. And all you do is you feed the tail into the dread, okay, into the hole, like so, okay. and then you feed your dread into that hole, move it up to the top, and then you pull this tight. And the idea is that you pull the entire braid through. Now there's a little lumpy bit on the braid ones because they've got like a little bit of sewing on them. I'll show you on the last one in a sec. Oh yeah, I like. Yeah, now you see that bit there? Probably can't very well actually. This is quite stiff because she sort of had to sew the hair to itself rather than dreading it in. She's kind of dreaded it and wrapped it to make it more secure, and then she's braided the leftover hair underneath. So there's this like lump that doesn't sort of want to go through. Let's see if I can get it underneath. So there you go, you can see it kind of wrap around the dread there, and it will sit there quite happily. It won't come out because it goes tight when you tighten it up against the root of your own hair. You know, I should put the other one. I want to put it at the back because I can't see it. And I've got colour as it is at the back because I've got my Darrell braids. So I might put this one sort of over here on this one. So again, you've looped it round like that, fed the tail through the hole in the end of the dread. And now what you do is you put your dread in the end like that, and then pull it all the way up to the top. So I've got a bead in this one, so I have to be careful that I go over the bead and pretty much to the root. Now, my roots need separating. Now, dreads like to eat each other. Okay, they're well known for behaving like Velcro, so you literally have to rip apart the roots. Otherwise they congo together, and that's how you end up with one big dread. So it's now in place, and I'm just going to tighten it until that lumpy bit goes through, and I'm only on the hair bit really. There you go, can you see? It's only on the hair bit, and then I can push that down to my roots like so. Oh yeah, I love those. Wow, I want to look for just braids and add braids into my hair. I'm also, because my hair is quite dark, I'm thinking of adding some of the lighter browner ones as well. So I've put 3 braids in. I've got some browns and some sort of greys. So let's do 2 of each. Let's be brave. Okay. Some of these have got jewellery in, that clicking you can hear. It's just a little wooden bead that she's included. One of these, she's like wrapped some spare hair around it to make it look knobbly. She's also put a bit of wood in that one. So I mean, some of these have got little metal beads in. This one's got a nice sort of black plasticky bead in. So they're not really expensive ones. But you know, I'm tempted to pull some of these out because this one's got dangly. Look. That one's got dangly on it. What's that? My package from Amazon is in transit. That's good. Yes, yeah, so I've got a Tree of Life dangly on that. So I quite like that one. And one of these has got a really, really pretty little bead on the bottom of it. I mean, some of them, you know, I'm finding beads as I'm going. Like there's a tiny, tiny bead on the bottom of that one. And then one of these ones over here has got like a little glass bead on it. And a little, it's not a daisy sort of thing. I don't know what you would call that. Hang on, where'd it go? So they disappear when I'm looking through them. There it is. And she's put another little charm on that, and it's, you know, I don't know where that little bead one's gone now. There it is. It's really pretty. It's sort of, hang on, let me change that. So this is the little Tree of Life one. And then there's one there with cherries, look! Little cherries. And then there's like a little glass type bead down here, which I really, really like. So I'm thinking I might add these in as well. So I could swap one of these grey ones out for that cherries one, because these are the same colour. So I might swap that out, because yeah, that's the same colour. And I think I might put that Tree of Life one in. That's a dark one and it's got a wrap. So there you go, that's 5 dreads I'm going to add in today. I don't want to add too many. I'm tempted to chuck them all in at once. But like I said, it's the weight more than anything that is, you know, that's what I'm worried about. So I want to sort of dot them. I definitely want to make sure some of these go on the back. So I think I might put this big grey, oh, it's got the cherries on it though. I want that where I can see it. Okay, I'm going to put this brown one on the back. And at the moment, I've got the braids in the top, so I'm going to put this, because it's only a little one, I'm going to put this at the bottom of my hair, right on my middle, right in the fucking middle this one's going to go. So I'm going to put it in, that's my hair down to there. It's really thin there, I need to try and fix that. And then what I do is I tighten this up, so that's it against the root of my hair there, there's the dread. And then you just tighten it until you can't tighten it no more. And then push it up against your root and it will sit there like that with this thread. Okay, and it's the same length, so that's nice. Quite tempted to put a few more in there now. I'm going to do another one, another brown one. Ooh. I want to do this slowly, because if I end up giving myself headaches, then I'll end up just cutting all my dreads out like I did before. So this has to be a slow process. So I'm going to keep these in for a good week before I start messing about with adding more. Now this one is the bane of my fucking existence, because it won't dread there. It's all loose there. And doesn't matter what I do, I can sit here with my fucking crochet hook and crochet it, and it doesn't want to know. I'm thinking of wrapping it, actually. But I do it, and I make it all nice and tight, and then it all comes loose again. And I don't know why it won't go there. And it should have just dreaded together, because this is a human hair extension. This is one of my old locks that it's extended with. Not like it's a synthetic, but it just doesn't want to go. Which is a pain. And the only thing I'll have to make sure I do is every now and then just check that they are in place against my scalp. So like these ones, you know, because they will move over time. So all you do is just push them back up again. And that's it really. They're hard to get out once they're in, because they're so tight. Fuck you, stay dreaded, mate. Just feels loose. Okay, so there you go. Fold my dread in, well, thread my dread in through there. Take this up to the root. So this is my dread. This is the extension. And then I just tighten it like so. And then once I've tightened it, just push it up. And there you go. It just adds more dreads. And what I'm hoping is eventually that I'll be able to do this bit, because it's quite, I'm a bit thin there. So I was actually wondering about gambling with this Tree of Life one. This is another one that doesn't like to dread there. So I'm going to give this a little bit of maintenance. And I'm going to actually attach that dark one to it. I want to use the dark ones around the top because my own hair is dark, so the colour is going to be more underneath. And you can actually see in this light, at least I hope you can on the camera, like this thread is dark and this one is more of a brown. Yeah, these are the extensions that I bought. And then of course you've got my own colour hair here, which is another shade. So I've got a few different shades in my hair already, and with these I'm adding at least 2 more shades. But I want to put the ones that aren't the darkest throughout the body of my hair. You know, so not up near my parting or up near the top of my head. I'm going to put the darker ones up near the top of my head because I'm hoping the dye that I've put in and the fact that the majority of my top ones are all quite dark will hide them. So let's find out. So I'm going to carefully thread that through with the charm, if it will go. Oops. I mean, I'm sure there's like loads of other ways you can put these in, but I've always done it this way, or I've always known it to be done this way. I mean, that is a lighter dread there you can see against the rest of the colours, but that's fine because the root is dark, because I just dyed my roots. So I'm going to put that there like that, and then I'm going to tighten it so that this bit where it goes round the dread is underneath my dreadlock, just to kind of try and hide it a little bit. So that's tightened and in place, pushed up against, and hopefully you can't see it too much because my hair is on top of it. I'm tempted to try another dark one just to see if it would work up here. No, I'm not going to do another dark one. Let's put some more light ones in. Let's do this side. Love the plaits. I love the braids. God, I want loads more braids now. I fucking love braids in dreadlocks. There is nothing sexier. Now, damn things keep going. If I stick that in there, is that going to be too long? No. Okie dokie. So let's go behind my ear with this one. Oh. This is my cherry one. I'm a fucking magpie, right? I love decorations in locks. The more decorations you've got, the more interesting your locks are, the more I love them. So, you know, that's why I wear a lot of jewellery in my hair. You know, one of my kids bought me that. One of my other kids bought me that one. I bought that. Claire got me that one. That's Daryl's old amber teething bracelet. These I bought all these glass beads. These are actually mostly acrylic. On Etsy. The wooden ones I got online. I can feel these new ones because they're a bit stiff. That's a tunnel. Yeah, that's a gorgeous one that's got like Viking runes on it. That is probably my oldest bead, and that was given to me by my godson fucking when I first started dreading my hair 10 years ago. It's probably the oldest one in my hair at the moment, I would imagine. So yeah, right, so there you go. I've looped it over. You can see it in this colour. I'm going to thread my dread through there. I'm going to take it right up, and this is sitting like, let's flip that out of the way. This is sitting right above my ear, so I hope it's not going to be too uncomfortable, but this gives you a good chance to see how it goes on. So you can see the loop is underneath, and what you do is you literally just pull it until it's tight on your own dreadlock. Can you see? And then just slide it up into place. Now that's a bit bulky because it is right on top of my ear, but it will calm down as well. I mean, I've made these out of woolies before. I've never used, so if I twist it I can tuck it behind my ear. I've never used synthetic in my hair until this set. Let's see. And then that sits there like that, and then my little cherry jam. And then I've got this one as well, which I think I'm going to put on the back, because I've got a lot of dreads on this side because my hair is ever so slightly parted You know, it looks more because my fringe is parted that side, even though the rest is in the middle. I would love to put another dark one on that one, just to hide some of this shit at the back. I'm going to put this one on the back, I think, because, like I said, I've got a lot that, or should I put it this side? Oh, let's put it this side. You can wear your charms and your pretties, as I call them, in the bath. You can wear them wherever the fuck you like. I don't. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit bulky there. I don't ever take my jewellery out. I recently had to attend court with a friend of mine, and yeah, I went through the scanner and it went fucking nuts. And the guy looked at me and I said, it's probably the hair. And he's like, yeah. And he said, you know, what have you got in it? And I said, well, I've got brass, I've got, you know, silver, you name it, pal, I've got it. So he was like, right, okay. And he sort of scanned me all over and he said, actually, he said, it's the zip on your coat. So I was like, oh, okay. So that's just a few. Now, it already feels a lot bulkier because these are in. But, yeah. Oh, God, I do love these. There is something about... See, I think in America you call these braids, right? In England we call these plaits. That's what I've always called them anyway. I love them. I might have to get some more. Especially in the fact that these are like 3 colours and they're the 3 colours that I've already got in my hair. So I've got a couple of dreads, extra dreads that side, a couple of plaits that side. I've got a plait that side and then I've got, what, 3 I think in the back. I really want to know if one of these dark ones will go around that one in the top. Let's have a look. And then I won't add any more. I promise. My poor scalp. I should have probably waited for my scalp to calm down a little bit. Right, I'm going to take this one through. And this has got a couple of little different things on it. I used to have this fantastic bead that my daughter bought me, and it was a feather, same sort of colour as this, that wrapped around the dread. Do you know what? That doesn't look too bad at all. And yeah, it wrapped around the dread and it looked really good. It just looked like a gold feather wrapped around my dread. And I don't know where it's gone. It disappeared when I last cut my hair. And I contacted the seller and she was like, yeah, we're going to make some more in September. And she fucking hasn't. You know what? That feels really, really good. I don't know how it looks. I'm being really bad, aren't I? I want one with a bead in it. Oh, there's one with a wrap there. And a little butterfly. Oh, and a little leaf charm. That's going to be that one. This is going on the top as well. Well, it'd be interesting to see how I sleep with a shit ton of new dreads in, won't it? There's me going, I'm only going to put a few in. Oh, come on. The trouble is, these aren't permanent because they do eventually start to get tatty, which is a real shame because, you know, they're not fucking cheap. And because you're paying for somebody's time to make them, basically. But yeah, they're not cheap, and after a while they do start to look a bit messy. Now that immediately has given me a bit of lift there, which is fab. I mean, if you wanted to as well, you could split the parting, so you could put your dread one way and the other dread the other way, if you wanted to do it like that, to sort of give yourself a little bit more coverage on the top of your head. So, I mean, I normally wear that dread that way, so I could turn it and wear it like that. I could wear it like that, you know. I really want to cover this, but I don't know how to, because I've already put a dread on there. Do it like that, I suppose. I don't like the way that looks. I might just have to accept the fact that, you know, I'm going to have a baldy patch on top. Last one, and that's going on that one that I've been wanting to put one on for ages. She says, oh my god. So yes, school went really well today. Daryl really enjoyed being back at school, loved it in fact. He was so nervous this morning, and I felt like I was quite upset actually by it, you know, because he's never been like that about going to school. He's always been quite, you know, excited, and he even said to the teacher that he was scared, and she said, oh, you know, there's nothing to be scared of and all of that, but he was obviously a little bit nervous. Do you know that I immediately look like I've got more dreads? I'm liking how this is looking, you guys. I'm really tempted to keep going, but I'm not going to. I'm going to stop. In fact, I'm going to go and put them on the fucking shelf so that I don't pick up any more. And in a few weeks, once I've gotten used to these, I can do the next lot and add some more in if I wanted to. You can see the colour in it. And it does look thicker. I really like that. Oh, I haven't told you, have I? Oh, yes, I did. I posted it on. I did it on my phone. I've been fucking gagged on Facebook. That's so funny. That does crack me up. I am seriously thinking about combining these two, yeah, into one dread, because they're quite thin and they annoy me. And I could combine them into one. That's what it would look like if I combined it. You know, I'm seriously thinking about it. It's not brilliantly easy to do, but it's not brilliantly hard to do either. I would take one of the extensions out and then just dread the other to it, sort of thing, and then dread them together. But that's what it would look like, and I'm thinking that might look a little bit more natural and tidier than that. You know, this one comes from over here. I said to her when I went and had my dreads professionally done, I don't want a centre parting, and I've got one, which is also why I'm thinking of putting these two together, just because it might, you know. What do you think? I've been humming and hawing over it for a while, and I really don't know what to do about it. Extension's fucking come rocky, see it? Bastard thing. So you have to let me know what you think. What do you think of the extra dreads and braids and pretties? And what should I do about my fringe? You get to vote, okay? If you say leave it, I'll probably leave it for at least a while, because I'm toying with the idea. I just haven't done anything about it yet. If you guys say, yeah, fuck it, blend them, then I will blend them. It will be really easy to do. I mean, one way you can do it is I would remove the extension, which only makes it that long, and then you can thread the thinner one actually down inside the older one, the wider one, or I could brush this one out and then just dread it to this one, which is probably the way that I would do it, just to make that bit thicker, and then just dread the bottom of the tail on this one. Or would I comb that one out? I don't know. I might comb this one actually, because, you know, comb it back a little bit and then attach it. Or I could just fucking attach it at the root and then just let it Congo. But yeah, I'm seriously thinking of making that a single dread. What do you think? Let me know what you think. Right, it's now 11:43. I was going to go to bed early tonight because I'm fucking tired. And here I am chatting to you lot. It's going to be another long one, you guys. So yeah. It's starting to already feel a bit flatter, but it does feel like I've all of a sudden got more dreads, which is kind of cool. So, right, I'm going to bed. I'm going. Thank you for joining me today. I've got to take my makeup off and everything. It hasn't lasted very well today. It looks a lot lighter. I also forgot to put brightener, and I look a bit like, I look clammy and red. My makeup has not done well today. There's a thing flying around in front of my camera under the light. Go away, thing. It's gone fucking hell. Right, I'm going. Yeah, you know, have fun, and I'll see you with the next vlog. I don't know when that's going to be. I don't know if there'll be one tomorrow because I don't think I'm doing much really. Nails on Wednesday. See you later.